Big dent in the front
Big
fender.
old dent.
You
I
did
know.
it?
Yep.
Okay.
We got pictures, and I already talked to the guy. He apologized. He
Didn't even realize that
didn't
he did it.
realize it, and he's
did
gonna
hard.
take
How did
care
you
of it.
realize
with his
it?
I don't
insurance.
know. I think maybe he shouldn't be driving anymore.
And we asked, you know, it was asked, do you want to take care of it out of his pocket or the insurance company? He said, we're not paying insurance for it. So he's got the police crash report. I already gave it to him today.
Our colors just didn't match. That was
Your back or your front?
front driver's side.
Yeah.
Big
Big
old
old-
bumper, been a big dent in the fender.
I walked outside and went,
No.
that wasn't there when
Tracy's
I went
parked.
into dinner.
And it's the old couple that come in 3 times a week and have advertised on our foyer sign. I had to call.
And they stop and talk to us every Monday night.
So nice, such nice.
So now they say, sorry, we hit your vehicle last week.
Oh yeah, he said, hope there's no hard feelings. I said, no.
As long as you pay for it.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Looks
just,
like she used to.
No. Did you read his thing?
I'm still reading.
You don't want nothing to do with that. Those potholes. And it's not. There's some not factual things in there. Like, pay for the drive from Highway 26, clear back. Obviously, it's paved halfway, so that's not what we're asking, but it's all right. He was. But hi, Bethany.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Another day in paradise.
I was just like, that's where wrong. The radar game's off. I should have had it Friday. Now I won't get it till towards the end. Because he did check the shipping. It should have brought it. No, you've been driving this for the night.
You left that?
You ready?
In a minute.
Okay.
I go by mine, set by the atomic clocks, that's right. Guaranteed to be within 1 second correct for 20,000 years.
Is that right?
Yeah, it is. It's part of their commercial.
1,000 years.
I'll never figure it out.
Yeah.
Next. We're going. That's a new stop sign.
I stop at it.
Who
But,
are you?
yes, I
Everybody
do.
lets me know.
But his cameras are picking up all the people that don't stop.
5% of
We don't
them
need flop,
don't
but it's
stop.
just Steve's cameras.
95% probably attempt to stop.
95% is a pretty good rate.
5%
It's pretty funny
actually
watching them.
stops,
Oh,
but 5%
If we stand out there and watch
go right
them,
through. So I can get it
They'll
to stop.
stop.
With your blow dryer?
No, no. I got a camera that actually faces that way because I got one on my drive.
I ran through the golf cart. My wife said, "Are you going to stop?" I said, "No, I'm going to the next inlet." I didn't even think about it.
I about ran it the other day.
So when it came back, I stopped twice.
Yeah.
Make up for it.
yeah. That's what's
Okay, we'll call this meeting to order.
It's so high.
And
stop sign that I thought.
You kick your eyes down.
and both of you had a chance to to
Yes,
look over
sir.
the previous minutes.
Yes.
I make a motion, we approve the last month's minutes.
Closed order.
Second.
Been made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
There you go. Approved. Gary, you're the first one on the list here.
Yes.
See what you've got for us.
I'm gonna read on some of the information. I had a sewer issue at my house. I called 811 so I could get my yard dug up. I talked to Chad so I could locate everything. I thought my sewer ran to the south. Chad said, no, that one's been capped off. He saw through his scope, camera, whatever, that it's been capped off. So I said, okay. So he marked the road to the east side saying my sewer dumped out into that main. Okay. Of course, I know he wasn't up in the yard, but he located the main. I rented an excavator and paid 2 guys to dig up my yard to find out where it was. Okay. I paid 2 guys $1,000 for one day because we were there from approximately 10 o'clock in the morning till 4:30 at night. And the excavator was $309 a day. I rented it for 2 days just in case we needed it the second day. I could have took it back and got a refund. Well, the first day we dug, and the guy said sewers are only usually 3 to 4 foot from what he's run into. But Chad said measure down at the manhole if we needed to and see how far down that main was because mine was on top of that. So it might be approximately that. We measured, it was approximately 7 foot. So we were thinking, okay, we gotta dig. So we dug and didn't find anything in the first hole. So we dug next to my fence, didn't find anything in that hole. So we dug next to the curb, didn't find anything in that hole. So we go over to where I was assuming it was the first, and I knew it was capped off, or I was assuming it was capped off because that's the information I was told. So we ended up getting a probe and finding out, okay, this is a sewer. It's gotta be. Well, that night, I asked Chad, could you check and see where this one is running to the south so I can bust the cap off? If I have to drill through what I'm hoping I can or anything, if I have to dig the road up, whatever I need to do to get that cap opened up. Because we know the sewer line's there now, or we're hitting something that we think's a sewer line. Chad said, that's going to be an expense if you have to dig the road up. I said, well, I can't live in this house with poop all over my garage floor. You know,
Every 3 days.
it's been going on every 3 days. It would back up again, and I'd have to bleach everything, clean everything. So Chad came down. Him and another guy came down about 5 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock that evening. And Chad admitted he's the paperwork that he had. They put it different. Usually they put upstream or downstream, and they did it backwards. And Chad said, your sewage is running to the south, and it's not capped off. So I wasted $1,000 on these guys one day. I paid $500 the next day for them to do work an hour and a half. But I spent $1,000 on the 2 guys one day and $309 on the excavator for one day for me to dig up a yard that there was nothing there. That I was under the impression, the way Chad marked the road, the arrow going was right towards my house on the east side. I just feel like somebody owes me something. I know. I feel like I'm out $1,300 because they told me the sewer ran the wrong direction. Okay, that's my property. I understand that's my property. You guys aren't liable for my sewage at that property, but why isn't there something in this town telling you, or a camera showing, or anything, where the sewage goes? I think that's crazy for any town, for not knowing where stuff goes. Okay, the Board of Health has information on all that for people with septic systems if it's been, they have it, but they don't have it for any town. They just have it for septic systems. I just want you guys to take something under consideration of why I had to spend an extra $1,300 to tear my yard up. So that's the information I have. I mean, I have a note from the people that dug it. I have everything from Gilman's where I rented it, how much it was per day. And like I said, the second day I was able to take it back within an hour and a half, 2 hours.
2 hours.
You know, they dug that up, they fixed it, they put me a clean out in, which that's all on me because that's my property. But the first day was kind of a hard hit for nothing.
Chad, you got anything you want to add?
The only thing I would say is I've got a text message here that said it's my best guess. I never said 100%. I did say it was capped off. I have the text message right here.
And it
Like I
was,
said, I gave them the paperwork that shows the mistake on the video inspections. And I apologize to you. So that's really all I got to say.
As far as towns or cities goes, and I'm just asking, I'm putting this out in the air, is just mainly the mains that we kind of look.
We maintain the main lines.
Right.
We video them for the purpose of inspecting the condition of the main lines.
Which makes sense because everything else is private from there on over. So
And we know where the main lines are, but the tie-ins.
I mean, yeah, well, like I said, situations like this, that one that's still there on East Street, I don't know where it goes. Yeah, when they come in the top like that, you can't tell which way they come in. If they're coming in, typically they come in at 10 o'clock or 2 o'clock. And that's how they're marked on the inspections. There is a way to pay companies with a much fancier camera to actually locate your sewer with a lateral launch. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, but some people do that sometimes to look. If they don't know where their sewer line is, they'll pay, get permission from the town to put the camera in the main line and then shoot a camera up the lateral. But it's very expensive to do. They charge about $360 an hour. So,
And I'm sure towns, especially like smaller towns like us, of course, the sewage lines have been there for, gosh, I'm not sure when they put the sewage system in.
1930. Those were 1930.
Okay. And probably back then, people just tied into them. There was no mapping or anything on that, obviously. So, and I'm sure that's probably true. And I don't care if you go to Mulberry, Kirkland, or Delphi, or wherever, it's going to be the same thing. So, I mean, it's like Chad. I mean, I see where you're coming from. I absolutely do. But also see where Chad says it's his best guess. So, I mean, we're kind of a quandary here, honestly.
but it also said it was capped off.
Yeah. I mean, and obviously it's not the town side, but again, he made a guess which was incorrect. So,
but the point was you had made a statement that it was your best guess.
Yeah, but I also said, I said that based on the measurements, since my measurements were backwards because they ran the camera against the flow instead of with the flow, the one that's capped off is actually up by the old Agrico building. So, and then as soon as I remeasured it, right there it was. I mean, the picture's really foggy of the lateral, but there's something there. Now, you can't see into the lateral. You can just see a foggy picture there of a lateral on the right-hand side as the camera was going by it. Yes, that one there in your left hand. Yeah.
So what exactly are you asking?
I really asked for $1,300, but I know that's not going to happen. I just feel like, okay, I wasted $1,300 in one whole day digging the wrong part of the yard that now I got a grass seed again. I got to smooth out. That has nothing to do with it, but that I paid somebody $1,000 to dig somewhere that I didn't really have to. And I rented a thing for an extra $309. You know, I feel like I need some kind of compensation for what. I know you can't say, okay, everybody that, you know, but I'm just frustrated because I spent an extra $1,300, you know, for a whole day. Okay, everybody's responsible for anything, but I spent an extra $1,300 just because nobody knew where my sewer line was, that I was under the impression it ran the other way, but then I was told it was capped off. So I didn't even worry about the south side because we were digging the east side. You know, so I mean, okay, I rented an excavator. That's $309. You know, I only needed it for 2 hours, 1.5, and I had to pay for it for 2 days. So, I mean, I'm just asking. I feel like I need compensated for something. You know, I know that's all up to you guys. You're the town board. That's your thing. I guess my biggest thing is I would do anything for this town, and this is my town now. And it took a big chunk. I guess I was like, are you serious? You know? But I'm saying that's all you guys.
Okay, maybe it's best for us taking our advice. Maybe have Bethany do a little checking, see where we are, what we should. You know, we want to treat you right. Honestly, I do.
I know. I understand that. I know all of you.
I know exactly where you're coming from. You know?
I love all of you. I mean, what do you
And
say?
so, I mean, we want to.
Table it for the next meeting?
Yeah, why don't we table this till the next
Have a chance to
meeting
talk about it?
and get a little input from our
Yes,
legal end and.
yeah, just don't want to say yes or no at this point. I think it would help too, maybe to look at some other towns and find out, hey, you know, they
see
do
what,
something we're not doing or are doing.
I mean, I really feel like, and I know that's impossible probably, but they need to know where that is coming out of it. I mean, yeah, me get underneath the house and look, I can't find out where it goes because it just goes in the ground. So I don't know where it goes until I probe the whole yard, you know. But I was under the impression that that's where it was going.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's it.
Yeah,
So,
we'll do
that's
some.
fine. Do some research, see what you can find
Yeah, we'll
out.
do some research and some checking, see where we stand on that, and
I mean, I'd say
see-
while
see
you're
what we
doing
come
that,
up
see if
with.
you can find somebody that's got something to find those better. Make Chad's job easier, you know, to find out what that really is. You know, I mean, for him looking at just that kind of picture, he didn't know that it wasn't capped off. Well, they'd sent it wrong to him, downstream, upstream. I totally understand Chad's why he read it that way. I totally understand that.
Mhm.
You know, so is there a better system for
Just takes
cameras or a better system for blueprints anywhere? I mean, there might not be.
on probably new builds, yeah. But
Yeah,
older,
you're probably right.
older situation, probably not. No.
You know,
It's money.
I mean, unless you go and pay someone thousands upon thousands of dollars to do that, which would not be a good deal.
right?
You know, because that's
yeah.
not a good expenditure of taxpayer money to
No,
do that. But
Well, that's the point. And it's like, okay, what is our responsibility as a town? What's the responsibility as an individual homeowner? Because if we did something, we say, okay, what if we did try to map all that out? Well, then it sets a precedent. And if we get some other developments or other houses down the line where we incorporate, all of a sudden we're on the tab for every single house that goes in. So that's something we have to take into consideration as well. So,
yeah,
okay.
I say we'll research it and get back with you on it, and let you
appreciate
know.
that. That's
So
all I can ask.
yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
okay.
Thank you.
Sure enough.
We'll probably leave so I can get some.
You don't want to stay for the whole meeting?
No, I have to bleach my bathroom.
Oh, gee.
I got the walls
Did you
tore
get it
out.
fixed?
Yeah, we
Okay.
think.
We think.
Okay.
I got to clean out in. There's another T underneath there that I might have to mess with,
Gonna
but
build me an
I
outside
don't
shower.
have any feces floating
Go back.
in my
Okay.
garage or in my bathroom. So,
Okay.
I mean, I've went through
That's
10,
a plus.
10 bottles of bleach and a lot of shop back work, a
Yeah.
lot of tearing out the paneling and insulation.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of not so nice words when we thought that it was fixed.
But I have to admit, I have not pooped in the yard once. I mean, it might look like it because my dogs are big.
That excavator's full of poop, though. Set that back.
We're having a minute.
All right.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you, Gary.
Thanks.
Okay. We'll be in touch.
You want those?
We probably should hold on to these. Do you want copies?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I won't throw them away though. I'll make sure they get back to you.
Get
So
it
you
done.
have
Should
Yeah,
I
you
have
get
another
that.
copy? Like I did have one of the golf cart thing. I was amazed.
Yeah, we sent.
Remember, you could.
We mailed those out.
I know. I just had to find mine.
Yeah. It's amazing how that works.
I know. Thank you.
Bye.
See you guys.
By the way, did you turn on the TV or the
Yes.
feed? Okay. Ed, you're up next.
That one
It's
is
red. It was red.
30 calls for service. Since last meeting, the new Tahoe should have been completed, but when I called today to get an update from you guys, the radar did come in, and when they pulled it out of the box to install it, the lens was
21
broke on
minutes. Come here.
it, so they had to send it back.
Says it's been running 21 minutes.
Should be ready by Friday.
Sorry, Ed.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm sorry. The new radar will be in Friday. We got to take once they put that in, we got to take the Durango over so they can remove the camera system out of the Durango and install it in the new Tahoe. And then he said that if everything goes well, we'll have it by next week. Sally, I was showing Stan and Jeff. I'll show you real quick. The decals, just gonna go with basic decals. That way they only have to do one cut. Gonna go with police on the front hood, police on the back, police down the sides, call 911. It's
Okay.
it's $100 to do it. If you guys are okay with that, if you want something else done,
Ask him if he can get on.
then we can do something else.
Say Rossville Police or just police?
It's not gonna say, it's just gonna say police.
Okay.
I was just